What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, help. A whole name means protector. Shorten it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. From a time when was stronger, today's streets are calmer.
On the banks of the St. Johns River, there's a good look inside Everbank Stadium here in downtown Jacksonville. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
I can't help but smile, not because I'm rooting for any team in particular, but to see the special teams set up their team in such a big way, you just know that helps the interaction between all phases of a football team.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Second down and 6 now.
Second and 6.
Warren will try the right side. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
What I continually hear from running backs and offensive linemen is how often they're actually getting together to watch film so they can get in sync with each other, understand blocking patterns better, how a running back likes to cut, what he wants to do.
And that ball is caught by Washington. Touchdown, Steelers.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Steelers need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Dangerous return man showing it here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10. At about the 32.
All right, let's go. Hey, son.
On play action, they'll throw. He'll buy some time right. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. They'll get 34 yards there.
13, Luke. Red on red. 11. Hey, Ginger.
Play action. It's Lawrence. And this one is incomplete. The Jaguars had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
A big play there on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Lawrence going to throw again. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
They love to try to take advantage of his height, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to run it back and try it again, maybe with a little less mustard on the throw.
Lawrence will throw. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Go, go, let's go.
Here's Lawrence. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jaguars respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Look at the big man rumble. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Darnell Washington. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 14-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Good return, but he pays the price at the end of it as he's picked up and thrown down. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partners, a former defensive back, I'm not number.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when we decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short, so that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point now by Boswell. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And this is taken in at the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Those chains. That's good for a Jacksonville
Looking to throw, Lawrence. He's got it. They'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And this is going to be caught. No, they say it's incomplete. They throw for it on 4th and goal at the 1. And the Steeler defense will celebrate the goal line stand. So an early challenge, and you know that those coaches hate to use those red flags too early, but this one turns out to be successful. Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. You look at this Jaguar defense. They've been excellent against the pass. The number 6 unit in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
He's to the 15. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Steelers go up by 2 touchdowns. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Chris Boswell to kick off.
Boswell on now to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored a touchdown, but Charles, they looked up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all. And I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Lawrence. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
With his height, that's exactly where you want to put it for him. But even that throw was a little tall to connect for the touchdown.
Again, it's Lawrence. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker.
Hey, I'm gun. Dirty left. Here we go.
They're going on fourth down. Lawrence able to find the open man. That's complete. And bulldozing his way through. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Jupiter. Go.
1st and 10.
Now Lawrence to throw. Get it down to the 7. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you.
These are 24.
Lawrence with a quick throw outside. That's complete. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. That is caught. Touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jaguars are back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. So a turnover there on the kickoff. And don't look now, but that just made things a little more interesting.
Very interesting, because when you're trailing in a game, these are mistakes that you pray for. You just went down and scored. Now you get the football right back with another great opportunity.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Turn.
They'll start out here with the jet sweep. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
He was tackled at the
Read him.
27.
54. Hey,
Gain of 10.
Real
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Go. 11. Here we go.
Now Lawrence. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
I got it.
Jaguars.
11.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Street. 30 left. Here we go.
Now Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from drawing level. The extra point splits the uprights. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10. At their own 24-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored one.
And that's caught inside the 35. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 47 yards.
Well, if you're a fan of offensive football, this game is for you because this one's been much more like a tennis match than a football game. Back and forth, and there's another example right there of another big play in the passing game.
Got an open man, it's Washington. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That one goes for 24 yards.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
This is caught. And in for the Steelers touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Steelers are going to take the lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Hey, Lion.
Throwing to start the drive. Lawrence being chased out left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And that's caught inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
11. Hey, kill.
We're on Jacksonville.
13 loop.
At the 5-yard line.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great effort there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Jags are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we got a tie game here, a back-and-forth first half. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead in intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Looking to throw. Howard. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Time is left. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11.
Let's go now.
Operating from the gun, Howard. And that is incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
Now let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. And it's incomplete. They can not convert, and they turn it over. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Lisa 24. Silver.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, 1st down.
Hey, Lion. 11. Sing.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Hey, run. Hey, 13, Luke.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Lawrence. That is incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Hey, son, this is hot. Go. 30 left.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr. And with just 1 second remaining in the 1st half, they'll call the timeout. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This from 44 yards away. Boswell's kick is good. And that will do it for this 1st half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Boswell on now to kick this one away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong 1st half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the 1st half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount.
And that's caught inside the 35. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 42 yards. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Back to throw. Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. And Xavier Worthy, yards. And the Jaguars come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
The Steelers take over first and 10.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same, and what they plan to do on offense.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hopefully they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Howard. A man, and he hits him in stride. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. Oh, wide open, complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. 63 yards. And the Steelers have retaken a third-quarter lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the third quarter, but a moment ago the touchdown that puts them back to home.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. They've got to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
Hey, kill!
Throwing on second and long. Lawrence. Thomas brings it in. And a good job to get him to the ground quickly right there at the 36-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down.
That's good for a Jacksonville.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a first and 10 here. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Hey, I'm gun. Hey, go. Sing. Hey, so go. It's hot. Here we go.
From midfield now, Lawrence. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long.
11. Go, let's go. 30 left. Go.
They'll set up a throw. On the move past the 40. Now he's into the clear again. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great play there. 62 yards. And the Jaguars have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great effort there. 56 yards. And the Steelers have taken the lead here in this third quarter. Boswell good with the extra point. And that gives him a 3-point lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Hey, Ron. 11. Take right up.
Throwing to start the drive. Lawrence forced out to his left. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
And next time, Brandon, I think you might want to consider running it because those defensive backs, they were plastered to the receivers, and they weren't letting up as that play went on.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Lawrence. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
From the shotgun, Lawrence over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Gun. Hey, kill. Sink right. Go street. 11, add it. Here we go.
And they'll try and throw forward with Lawrence. And he's got his big wide receiver complete.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And the pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. A loss of 3 on a sack made by multiple defenders. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
That's caught right side by Worthy. With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
Back to throw now on first down. Flush to his right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not.
It's a 10-yard loss.
Alex Highsmith able to put an end to that play, and in so doing, puts an end to this third quarter. Back now in Jacksonville. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A big play there. 49 yards. And the Jaguars answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter, and a chance to... And that is caught at the 10-yard line. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 58 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
On the give, it's Warren. Pushing and finding his way in for a Steeler touchdown. Jaylen Warren, his third rushing touchdown of the year. And the Steelers have taken a fourth quarter lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that gives him a 3-point lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
The kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lawrence. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he will have the Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air is going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
And all the way down to the 24-yard line. 103 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. Here's a 2nd and 7. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Steelers get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Jaguars 56.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
For Pittsburgh.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. T.J. Watt getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
At the 20-yard line.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Looking to throw. Little. And incomplete here. So a little razzle-dazzle on that one. But they couldn't hook up, and it's 3rd down.
I think you can easily follow the thinking there. The pressure on the last play, and it got to him, so they decided, let's get him out of there, bootleg him out to the right. Unable to complete the pass downfield, but the thought process, spot on.
From the gun on third down, Little. And the trick play doesn't work. Good reaction there defensively, and it'll be fourth down.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Let's go now. 18, 65 cat, 65 cat. Let's go.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That's taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
19, Tiger. Go street.
Back to throw again. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something. Out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now second down.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Two important parts to that play. One, you get a first down, obviously. Charles, two, managed to get out of bounds.
Love the way you dissected that, but he threw it in the middle of the field. So they picked up the first down, but he had to work his way to the sideline to stop the clock. What a great effort.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Second and 1.
Will run. This is Bishop Tootin. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
From the 17, they work on second and 10.
Half the 60.
Now back to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
Let's go.
And did he get the feet down? No. They'll say he did not. It's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Third down and goal coming up here. They'll look to throw again. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
Doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. He takes a shot at the end of that play. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. A handoff for Warren. And down to the 36-yard line here. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And that is ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Steelers triumph, but they come up empty on 4th down. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. Here's 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th. Wow. Wow. So with the lead now at 4, they'll try to go for 2 to at least get it to 6 with a 2-point conversion. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Back to throw. It's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteeing quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Back to throw. Finding Washington. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the 1st down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are in the field?
And he'll get it right back to Washington. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Now the Steelers use the 1st of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. They'll look to throw. That's pulled in by Wilson. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop him with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. He'll look to throw. From the left side, it's complete. And he's in for the touchdown. And barring a miracle, the extra point can win this football game.
The dramatic score to tie it, and now they just need the PAT to get the lead late fourth quarter.
So much for the touchdown maker. It's all about the extra point attempter. And I can't wait to see how this one turns out.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
This is first and 10.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Dancing to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Here's second down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, he finds his running back who snuck right down the middle of the field. And now they get the timeout call. So they got one of the big plays that they needed. Can they do it again? Don't change that dial.
Cam Little on for the field goal. A 64-yard attempt.
And this doesn't get there. It's no good. They had to go for it, but their final effort here is going to come up short.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one possession game at the end, that's not something we